And the incoming bitter temperatures have local organizations that help those who are homeless on high alert. West Michigan's largest homelessness service provider is issuing what it calls a code blue emergency and asking people to seek shelter because of the cold. 13 on your side's Nick Nelson joins us now after talking with Mel Trotter Ministries about how they're preparing for the cold weekend. Nick.
Yeah, Julia, the Grand Rapids Area Coalition to End Homelessness says this weekend's dangerously cold temperatures should serve as a reminder as to why finding permanent housing for the homeless is so important.
The people who sleep outside are really at risk of potentially dying from exposure to the weather elements.
Courtney Myers-Keaton, director of the Grand Rapids Area Coalition to End Homelessness, says area organizations are doing everything they can this weekend to make sure unhoused people are safe. Mel Trotter Ministries issued a code blue through the weekend, meaning the shelter will open up its overflow capacity to allow more people to stay under a roof.
We've got 550 beds in this shelter, and we expand that when we need to, but only during a code blue. The primary indicator is when it is a felt 10 degrees outside. So not when it's just cold, but when it's really cold.
CEO Chris Pulaski says the ministry's main objective is to get people out of the cycle of homelessness. However, Myers-Keaton and Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel say a rollback of federal funding from the Department of Housing and Urban Development could be detrimental to people getting assistance with permanent housing.
If they don't have anywhere that they can go stay, then they end up back out on the streets, back into homelessness. And then we as a system, and providers, we don't have the resources anymore to be able to connect them back into housing.
Nessel, along with 20 other attorneys general, filed a lawsuit claiming the department illegally made sweeping policy changes through its funding. Although not impacted by HUD funding, Pulaski says the budget has been tight, and as the year ends, wants the public to know they can get involved.
That we really need the community to come out and donate to ourselves and our brothers and sister organizations. But I want people to know they can do something. And even if they can't donate a huge check, there are so many options for people to get involved.
The 2025 point-in-time count from the Coalition to End Homelessness shows more than 1,200 people are estimated to be living on the streets in the Grand Rapids area. Nick Nelson, 13 on your side.